Welcome to Team Curran's workshop for installing our SynSisal products. The purpose of this video is to give you a basic overview of how to install our product using the double stick method. Before getting started, you will need the following recommended tools available. Begin by laying out your pad side by side in the longest lengths possible. The pad should run perpendicular to the direction of the carpet whenever possible, to avoid overlapping of the seams. If this is not practical, seams in the pad and carpet must be offset by at least 6 inches. Once the padding is laid out and excess trimmed, roll or fold back the padding to begin the adhesive process. Using the proper tools for spreading adhesives is critical to the successful installation of both the carpet and the padding. It is important that the teeth in your trowel are clean and are cut to the proper width and depth. Think of a trowel as a measuring cup. Its purpose is to deliver a precise measured amount of adhesive to the floor to allow proper adhesion. Too much or too little may ruin the final outcome of your installation. Continue spreading adhesive, covering the entire surface that the padding will be placed on. Once complete, allow the adhesive to begin to dry completely. You may use fans to expedite this process. Always check with the manufacturer's recommendation on the adhesive label. Now that your adhesive is ready, begin laying out your padding. Using a carpet core or 30-pound roller, press the padding into the adhesive. It's important to remember that the seams of the padding must butt tightly together, leaving no gaps. Finally, cut in the perimeter and prepare for the next step of installing the carpet. Begin by finding the location of your seam and snapping a chalk line to ensure your seam stays straight. Once done, go ahead and lay out your material and roughly line up your seam. Using a kicker tool, bring your material up to your chalk line and then proceed to set it in place using nails to ensure it does not shift. Once set, proceed to the other side and repeat this process, bringing the seam together. After you have set your seam, begin enveloping the material to open up the area you will be seaming. In this instance, we'll be gluing the material directly to the pad. Like before, it's important that the teeth in your trowel are clean and are cut to the proper width and depth. Continue spreading adhesive, covering the entire area to receive the carpet. You will repeat this process after setting your seam to the entire flooring surface. Allow the adhesive to dry to tackiness. You may use fans again to expedite this process. Always check with the manufacturer's recommendation on the adhesive label. You can test that the adhesive is ready by performing the finger test as shown here. If the adhesive creates legs, you're ready for the next step. Next, you'll begin placing the material into the adhesive. Once the first side is set, use a carpet core or 30-pound roller and press the padding into the adhesive. Use the prescribed contact adhesive down the entire cut edge to prepare your seam and prevent future fraying. Begin unfolding your breadth, carefully placing your seam by lightly rolling the material under, creating a small amount of fullness. This will help to create a clean, tight seam. Next, roll a pinwheel roller along the seam to help set the yarn and secure the seam. Once again, using a carpet core or 30-pound roller, press the material into the adhesive and padding. It's important to ensure that there are no bubbles in the material and everything is completely flat. Finish the process by cutting in your perimeter and applying contact adhesive to all cut edges to prevent fraying.